Good morning to the honorable of the judges and all fellow participants. I'm signing Putu Gita Kharisma Putri as a government team here today believe and support about this motion, and I believe this motion is correct. I promote the motion. This House would abolish primary and middle school years that group children based on age and instead group them by competency and intelligence. Okay, everyone. When I helped my classmate to do the questions easily, but he himself was still confused about the context of the questions, I feel so curious and over about the question. Why should it? He must be smarter than me, so right? But after I thought more broadly, and if intelligence was not determined by age barometer, this really shows the example of my underclassmen who won the high school math Olympiad and could solve math problems in my class more easily than me. And from there, I believe that systems such as grouping class based on age alone do not lead to good in education and have proven successful. Today, we are going to talk about one of the most fundamental elements in our educational system, the age grouping of students. Over the centuries, the global education system has adopted this practice, whereby children are placed into classes based on their age group. However, in this debate, I will explore the idea of replacing the systems with competency and intelligence based in groups. There are acceleracy classes that I will explain later. Okay, this is an important issue that invites deep debate and careful consideration. I limit this motion worldwide, and the status quo is age does not reflect the competence and intelligence of students. It is like, for example, there are students in grade 3 junior high school who are still not fluent in writing and reading, and also that's disrupting the learning process and disturbing other friends in the process of continuity of learning. And their agency is suitable for workers and faster learners. They can learn and progress according to their level. And also the goal to create student well-being. As we know that this competency is a heterogeneous class that is not easy to manage even though it is based on different methods. The current education system, which is paired student by age, has several things worth considering. It is like individual limitation, like students with extraordinary abilities or interests are often not given the opportunity to develop their potential because they must follow curriculum designed for their age, not their abilities. And also for the lack of acceleration, this system can also hinder students who are progressing more quickly in some subjects and force them to wait for their peers. And so this system can create social stigma among students who may feel inferior or superior because of their age, which can interfere with their social and emotional development. And also curricula that are generally age-oriented can lead to significant educational gaps between students, some falling behind and others feeling unchallenged. It's just like different second one. And also, to support this motion, here are several arguments and solutions that can be considered, and I will explain to you. And the first is measures in computation intelligence. ELECT is a system that groups students based on competency and intelligence. Each student will be assessed individually to determine their level in various subjects. This will allow more accurate adjustment of the curriculum. And just like my school, there are an IQ test system that helps teachers and students in learning progress of barometer for learning successful. And just a second is individualized relearning. Students will receive more individual attention in learning that is more tailored to their needs, allowing them to develop their full potential logically. Students who are of an age that should not be that in the level, but have intelligence that is above the level will greatly hinder their potential to go further. We can take an example. I studied at Kumon for 7 years, from grade 4 elementary school to grade 1 high school. And when I was in grade 1 of high school, I was really able to learn mathematics material in grade 3 of high school. And there are no difficulty or other distractions to prevent me from studying the material. From there, we can see the age does not determine how intelligent a person is, but logically we know that people's intelligence level is different at each based on genetic, environmental, and personality factors and art, etc. And also the system can help close educational disparities, as students who are falling behind can receive more intensive help, and while students who are progressing can be pushed further. By interacting with classmates who are varying levels of competency, students will also develop stronger social skills, learning to work with different people. As the most appropriate method that I can present is the acceleration class method. You know why? And what is that? Okay. Acceleration class, namely with ability for students who can do it first, they will advance to class first and will continue to high level first, namely college and university right now. And even though you are still young, if you are ready mentally, physically, and intelligently, why not, everyone, ladies and gentlemen? And most students who are smarter or in quotation marks more capable will feel bored with lessons that they repeat over and over again, and that's so boring. And this can lead to boredom for studying because they feel there are no more challenges. Everyone, sometimes our brains are motivated to put more effort into a challenge we're facing. In this way, our problem solving skills will be better on it and able to complete it on and compete on the global stage and be useful for the future. With a serious consideration of this change, we can replace the current educational paradigm and open the door to better development for every student. I assure you all to support this motion and work towards creating a more inclusive and equitable educational for future and will make the balance of system in educational and all around the world. And that's all for me, and I beg you to oppose. Thank you.